Hi there, how's it going? Good afternoon. Today is Saturday, March 29th, 2025. Currently 88 degrees Fahrenheit. That is 31 degrees Celsius. A nice warm day here with sea breezes here on the lovely little island of Ko Samet, Thailand. I just arrived yesterday coming from the mainland of Thailand out there, Ban Phe, where I caught a ferry across over to the pier, which is over there. So this is a kind of long, skinny little island, and so I'm at the top of the island, you could say. My resort is out there. Great price on a really nice room at a really cool resort. And so I arrived yesterday about 6 p.m. and then went straight to my resort to check in. I rented a motorbike from my resort, so no need to leave my passport or a deposit. The motorbike is right there. And then I just hung out in my room yesterday evening, had dinner at the resort, and so I haven't seen hardly anything. But so far, so good. I think that the beaches are going to get even nicer as we head to the other parts of the island. And so going to hop on the motorbike and get going. There is one town, I guess, on the island, which I haven't seen at all yet, and that is the main spot where most of the tourists are. And then you head down the side of the island and there is a series of beaches. So let's go take a look at the town, see what it's like, and then get to a nice beach, get in that water. Here the motorbike, 300 baht per day. That is a pretty typical price. That is $9, not bad. And so let's get out of here and get cruising, go see this lovely, peaceful island, which is surprisingly not as crowded as you might expect for being very close to Bangkok, just a couple of hours from the Suvarnabhumi airport, and then a very short boat ride to get over here. So this is looking like it is going to be one of the nicest islands of Thailand. Let's find out. And this is the pier where you will get on or off a boat. Looks like lots of people are getting off one right now. My boat was 120 baht, that is $3.50. And then when you arrive here, then you have to pay a fee over here of 200 baht, that is $6, because Ko Samet is a national park. So it is a national park entry fee. And here is the island. There we are. My resort is up there, and so I have just seen this top part of the island so far. Let's get over to the main town and then head down and check out some of these beaches. There you can see Samet Port. So it is sometimes spelled Samet with a T, sometimes with a D. And so one thing that you need to know about this island, very, very important, is that apparently there is no ATM. There used to be 3 ATMs on the island. I was talking with the man who checked me in to my resort yesterday. He is from the United Kingdom, and he said that there were 3 ATMs, and then they just removed them all and didn't explain why. That was like 8 months ago or something, and they never replaced them. So kind of mysterious for a popular tourist island, but that means you got to bring your own cash. Or you can pay with a credit card a lot of places, but you will definitely want some cash. And so here we are on the main road. A long series of shops and restaurants. So far looking to be nice and busy-ish without being totally overwhelmed. Today is a Saturday, so it is the weekend. But then apparently as you head down the island away from the main town, it gets a lot quieter. But a really cute little square there. Okay. Looks like there is going to be another way to keep heading south, so I'll find that later. For now, looks like that is the main beach. Let's go check it out. So far, looking good. That water is looking nice and clean and clear. Wow. This is pretty ultimate. But I do not like a crowded beach, and this is the crowded one. I think they are all going to get a lot quieter heading south from here. So let's just keep on cruising. Welcome to Samet Island. So you can see here it is spelled Samet, whereas at the pier it was spelled Samed with a D. Ko Lemya Ko Samet National Park, Rayong, Thailand. So Rayong is the city, and it is also this district. The city on the mainland near where you will catch a boat over here at Ben Pei. Again, map. There we are now, Sai Khao Beach. So you just have this whole long series of all these different bays and beaches along here, going down both sides. So there are a lot of beaches to explore here. Awesome. But it isn't very far. I think it's like 7 kilometers, the full length of it. So that is like 4 miles. And so you could literally walk in not very long from here all the way down there. Take you, an hour, hour and a half or whatever. A little shrine there. And here is the other end of that main beach. And a mermaid. Look at that, man. That sand is perfect. I'm very curious if it is all natural or shipped in. Just a little bit windy and choppy today, but not bad. I'm sure that these waters get calmer and rougher, depending on the wind and storms. And hopefully, no tsunamis. Yesterday was the day of the big earthquake that hit Myanmar and Thailand and China. Really devastating impact on Myanmar in particular, by the sounds of it. Tons of just shattered buildings. Bangkok also some serious damage. One building in particular that was under construction, I guess, and because of that it was weaker and it fell. And as I understand it, there were a lot of people, workers I guess, in the building when it fell, and so real tragedy there. I was on my way from Ko Island, which is just off of the coast of Pattaya, where I spent the 3 days before coming to here, and I didn't feel it at all. I think that I was in a minivan coming down the coast, and didn't feel anything, knew nothing about it until I happened to check Instagram and saw some people starting to post about it. So I don't think that it was felt in this part of Thailand at all. But very, very sad news. All right, let's cruise. Nice shaded area here as we leave the town. And so if you don't want to pay for your own motorbike, you can catch a Sangtao pickup truck. Looks like that is the end of that beach. So there's a sign saying Tub Tim Beach, and then there Prao Bay, Wang Deon Bay, and Pa Kra Rong Bay. 5.5. Okay, so this is where, if you're going over there, then you're going across the skinny part of the island, and this way, 5.5 kilometers, so 3 miles, going down the long part of the island. Cool looking bar here. Happy hour 150. Beers for 80, 80, 70, 70. So 150 is, let's see, about $4.50. 80 is like $2.50. So this is Tub Tim Beach. Looks like a small one and a little bit busy. So I think that I will just take a quick look and then keep on going. Nice mural here, very unique one. So we have a woman with swimming goggles on, a whale that has, I guess, like a submarine built around it, and the same thing on a shark or a plane. Maybe it's supposed to be a plane, jet engine, not sure, but then a dolphin and another dolphin and a mermaid and a flying angel or swimming angel or something. Really cool. And the sun sets. And is that maybe the Buddha? Maybe not. So the island is very skinny at this point. You can't quite see the water, but it must be very close down there. And then here is a nice viewpoint, and I'm sure a good sunset viewing spot. Out there you can see the end of the island where my resort is, the top end of the island, and then just beyond that, the mainland, including a big mountain there. So the sun heading for the horizon. Not sure what time it is, but I got a late start, had a lazy start to the day, and then got going around 3. It is now 4:27. So sunset in an hour and a half-ish or something. And so let's see how far it actually is to walk down to the water from here. I think it is going to be a very, very short walk. So I booked that hotel room there for 6 nights. Arrived yesterday, so 5 full days. And then I will see after that. I really don't know where I'm going to go next after here. There is the option of Ko, which I want to revisit because the one time that I went there, I was sick for the whole 5 days that I was there and didn't really see much. It would be a bit of a mission to get there, not that far, but as I showed in my last video, it was quite a mission to get here from Ko, even though it is really quite close. But if I were to try to go to Ko, this time I would set it up in advance, if possible, pay for the boat to the mainland and then a minivan or bus or whatever that would be waiting there after I get over to the mainland, and then a more straight shot to where I would then need to catch another boat to Ko. Ko is the last island in the chain of Ko Cheng, Ko Mak, Ko Wai, tiny little island that I haven't been to, but I've been to Ko Cheng, Ko Mak, Ko, and then last one is Ko before getting to Cambodia. And so a really quiet little bay here. With rooms here right on the beach. So that is another option, is stay at one of the quiet beaches along here and then just have a really quiet, peaceful time. And then you can always get up to the town if you want a little bit of action. There is the main town, and you are here. I have now driven the entire length of the island, and so I am very curious how far it is to walk. I estimated an hour to 90 minutes. I'm going to revise that to 90 minutes to 2 hours. So I got Google here, picked a 7-Eleven in the main town. Let's see. So it says an hour and 36 minutes walk. So that would be a fun thing to do for a day. Walk both ways, and of course you would stop a lot at some of the beaches along the way to cool off. All right, let's put a shirt on. So this is a national park, I guess, where you enter part of the national park. Pagarang Bay Ranger Station, Khao Lem Ya Mu Ko Samet National Park. So I'm not sure what happens here, but when I paid the 200 baht after arriving, they gave me a ticket, and I have that, so maybe I will need that here. There it says viewpoint, sunrise, sunset. So we can walk to the very end of the island, I guess. Okay, so no fee or ticket or anything required. I see. So you have the sunrise viewpoint there and the sunset viewpoint here. and a tiny little islet out there. I think it's called June Island. So I wanted to talk very quickly about my favorite islands of Thailand. This is number 17 for me. Been to 17 islands of Thailand. So in no particular order, a few of my favorites. Ko Phi. I think that Ko Phi is the most beautiful Thai island. Just absolutely gorgeous. Amazing beaches, the two main beaches. And then of course you have the, I forget, there's Ko Phi Lay and Ko Phi Don. So one of them is the other island that you can't stay at. It was closed, and it was where the movie The Beach was filmed. So it's just stunningly gorgeous. The drawbacks are, it is just so popular. So a very busy, kind of crazy scene. And then the other kind of drawback is that it's a bit claustrophobic because there really aren't roads there. The whole accommodation town area is in one place, and then from there you can basically only go walking to see other parts of the island or take a boat around it, which is great. I mean, it's fun to hike around that island as well, but you know, a little bit of a kind of confined to that one town feeling. And then Koh Phangan is an amazing island with so much to see. It is a much larger island than here, or Koh Larn, or Ko Phi, or Koh Lipe. So there's a lot to explore there, and there is a lot going on. It is a really cool scene. So if you want to be somewhere with just lots to do, then Koh Phangan is a great island, and also very popular, one of the drawbacks, but you can easily get to other parts of the island, find quiet beaches, you can go hiking and stuff. So Koh Phangan is definitely one of the best. Koh Lipe, as I mentioned, is a really cute little island, but for me it was just way too small. Kind of like Ko Phi in that there is just the one town. In Koh Lipe, it isn't even a town, it's this little tourist cluster which goes across the island, and it is so small, so skinny, that part of the island, that you can walk across it in literally about like 5 or 6 minutes. And so you're really just stuck in this one little area. There's a bit further that you can walk to the other ends, but it is just so small. I would say like stay there 2 nights and have 1 full day to explore, unless you really just want to, you know, read a book or whatever. But there isn't much to do there. And then definitely one of my favorites is Koh Payam over towards Myanmar, a less popular island with some really nice beaches and a nice atmosphere, not busy at all. There are plenty of places to stay and a little village at the pier, but really all around a nice island. And then Koh Chang, the other Koh Chang, the one over towards Myanmar, which is actually right next to Koh Payam. And it is a very quiet island with a good selection of beaches. So if you want a very, very quiet scene, then Koh Chang is a good one. And then over this archipelago of islands over towards Cambodia, there is Koh Chang, the other Koh Chang, Koh Wai, Koh Mak, Koh Kood, and they are all nice. Koh Chang is the largest island and the most popular one, and then Koh Wai I think just has like a couple of resorts on it. I saw it from a boat going to Koh Mak, and it looked really pretty, but very, very small. And then Koh Mak is a cute island, quite small, with a number of beaches, very, very quiet. I would say too quiet. There's no real town scene, but a nice place to just kick back and relax for a while. And then Koh Kood, as I mentioned, is where I got sick for the whole 5 days that I was there and didn't really see it, but it looked really nice, and I really want to get over there and see it again. So it is tough to pick one favorite island, but so far, based on what I've seen of Ko Samet here, this might be my favorite in terms of the overall qualities of it. It's a nice size in which there is quite a bit to see. It is a bit of a drive getting from the north end of the island down to here. And as you saw on the maps, tons of beaches along the way. A cool town area that is kind of happening. Great selection of restaurants, and looks like might be a bit of a nightlife scene there. And then where I'm staying is a great spot to stay. I'm glad that I'm staying there, to be away from the town, nice and quiet, but a short drive away. And then it looks like it has just really, really sweet beaches. So looking forward to seeing more in the coming days. So kind of my thinking for today was, well, let's just do a grand general overview, and then in the future videos, then I will stop at more of the beaches, show more of the beaches, and more of whatever else we find to do. Whoa, cell tower right there. So I think that is basically going to do it for this video. Going to head back and go find a drink somewhere, I think. And let's see about maybe taking a swim. Maybe I will make a stop at one of the beaches along the way. So for now, got one of these, a Vita Milk. It is a soy milk, basically, sweetened, and they are super delicious. So I wanted to say something here. Soy milk is not feminizing. That is an urban myth based on a misunderstanding of science. So feel free to drink up, guys. And so up ahead is Wang Duan Bay, where I definitely plan to take a swim. Looks like it's going to be a nice spot. Yeah. Oh, wow. Very, very nice. Oh man, this is ultimate. Great spot to grab a drink as well. But first, before the sun goes down, let's get in the water. Not going to film this. Getting dark, so I will definitely be showing lots more of Ko Samet in the coming days.